Hey guys, what's going on? It's been a little over a month since I did my initial unboxing of my new Xray XB2, and I wanted to give you all kind of a build review and just kind of quick track review since I did get to drive it a couple times in the past few weeks. Um, so as far as the build goes, this thing went together flawlessly. Xray did an awesome job, with the manual. It's in color. Everything's explained well. There's no typos. There's no parts missing. Uh, the manual is phenomenal. So as far as building goes, this thing is a lot of fun to build because it's no hassle. Everything just kind of falls together. I know one of my initial complaints from the unboxing video was the shock pistons being held on by the C-clips. They snap on just flawlessly. It's super easy compared to some of the other vehicles I've put together. One of the parts that I really didn't, it's not so much that it didn't go together good, I just didn't like how it went together, would be the battery hold down, the stock one. So they use like this same kind of system here, except the way it mounts, you've got a screw and a nut, and the screw sticks way up, and it's hard to get it adjusted right. So I ended up taking these little pieces off of my B6 and put it on here. I had to do some modifying to get it to work, but basically it works the same way. You just put your battery in there and they slide over. Um, to me, they just kind of look cool. They're carbon fiber. It matches the braces up here, and the screws are just flush with it, so it just looks better and works better in my opinion. I ended up, gutting my B6. I put the ProTech 160, the XR10 stock spec, and then a RevTech 17.5 in there. Um, Added a few upgrades. I went with a brass bulkhead. I went with a front sway bar. I'm waiting on a. Uh, Let me turn my charger off here. Sorry. I went with or I'm waiting rather on a stiffer bar to come in stock to get that. Waiting on the aluminum front and rear roll center mounts. Just some more little upgrades to come available in the next few weeks, hopefully, and we'll snatch those up and get them put on here. As far as running on the track, car is kit setup. The front end felt a little plush to me, kind of a little soft. I'm gonna order some 3-dot springs and see if that helps any. Just kind of play around with that, but I did feel like the front was just kind of soft and in a way. So hopefully we can get that fixed. Gearing, I ran a 7830. It's the only pinion I had, or biggest rather. I need to get a smaller spur. Probably go with a 75 or something. But yeah, I felt like I was getting passed on the big straightaways, and it was obviously just a gearing issue. But the car, went together great. Handles great on the track. I did have some big get-offs just because I don't get to drive these often. I have a crazy work schedule. This is probably the first time in 6 or so months that I've got to race anything was this past weekend. And it showed out on the track the first couple laps. I was all over the place. And abused this thing a little more than I should have, and it handled it great. No brakes, no nothing. But yeah, I mean, this thing goes together good and it handles great. And hopefully, in the next few times that I get to go out, we can dial it in more and kind of get away from that kit setup and do some of our own modifications. I just kind of wanted to run it how it is out of the box, just to get the idea of how it drives. I know like my B6, the kit setup is awesome. And this I would say is very comparable. It's just a good starting setup out of the box. But yeah, if you're looking into these and don't know whether you want to get one or whether you're stuck between this and a B6, honestly, not much of a difference. I know parts availability wise, I would personally have to say the B6 is probably the better option. You know, their parts are readily available. Everyone carries them. As far as the Xray goes, trying to get some of these upgrade parts, I've run into issues of, you know, they're just out of stock, and they probably will be for quite some time. So it's kind of a bummer, but it is what it is. But yeah, I'm really pleased with this car. I'm going to keep it for a while. I sold my B6 after getting this, and I don't regret it. So if you're looking into getting an Xray, I would say, you know, it's a good car, but just be aware, you know, the parts availability for them. You know, that's the only issue that I see. Other than that, awesome car. You know, really happy with it. But anyways, I'll put some more videos on here the more track time I get with this. Maybe take some videos at the track of the car running. But thanks for watching, guys.